folks, it's the 15th September, day one of FAFF on tour. I'm heading down to meet the boys down at the lakes. I've taken a bit of a detour, come through the borders. I'm at Tala Reservoir. It's been a right old wet day today. And dry. Waterproofs have done their job. I would say the reservoir is full because it's overflowed. That's the overflow part. Taking the water down. 2 minutes ago it was heaving with rain, but it's gone. It's just come through. Have a quick look at the bike. Lovely Queen bikes. That's a Queen now. There we go there. Got the bag on the back. It's a rhino walk. Keeps everything nice and dry. And I've got the Lomo bag on the side there. Between that and the bit in the front, got all my gear. Right, time to go back on the bike. Tea break over, time to head down. To the lakes and get out of this weather, but we've got some nice views on the way. Now the gloves are mostly dry, the only bits, as you can see, the tips, everything else is dry. Clearly didn't put enough water repellent, because that's all it is, it's a repellent, it's not waterproof. It will break down, especially with the amount of rain that we've had. Right, time to rock and roll. Let's clean the lens because it's going to get wet. Right, the rain went off for a bit, the sun came out. 5 minutes later, guess what? It all came back again. Anyway, let's go and enjoy it regardless of the rain. The water's heaving over the side. Right, let's close the visor just a little bit. Right, we'll try and keep the screen as rain free as possible, but as you can probably see, it's pouring down. So I've seen plenty of videos of this. The weather for the FAFF on tour this week is pretty poor, I've got to say. I know that Nigel and Steve got absolutely drenched yesterday on the Sunday. But we'll be okay. Doesn't look a particularly big reservoir, but it's full already. So Steve and Nigel have mapped out the routes for us for this week. Some nice routes there are too. We're doing Hard Knock Pass amongst others, doing all of them actually, I think. So we'll need to try and pick a better day than tomorrow, I think. I think tomorrow's going to be a very wet day. So I've got the 360 remote control, and that gives us GPS, mileage and a whole bunch of other stuff, but I don't use that stuff. We'll get elevation and we'll get speed. Just going for a little bit down there. Once I got out of the central belt and got into the borders, beautiful place, absolutely beautiful rolling hills. Of course, didn't have the cameras on because it was pretty heavy rain and I couldn't be arsed stopping to get the gear out because it was all packed away in the low bag. Give us a wipe. See if we can keep the lens a little bit clear. There's some tall mountains. It's beautiful. What a journey I had down here. We were coming through one of the central belt towns and the road that brought us down to Tala Reservoir was closed. No alternate route, no diversion, just sorry, it's closed. So I had I actually went down past it and come back up on it, I think. Or certainly I went further west than I had intended going. Then I came south and then I came across. And I had to come back a little bit north, not much. I can see that road that we're going to go up. It's that one away up there. You probably won't see it on this. That's one of the highlights of this road. It isn't particularly long. And even in this rotten weather, it's beautiful. I've got to say, this weather doesn't put me off. Not one little bit. If you're going to go out on a motorbike in the UK in September, get ready to get wet. But I've got my waterproofs on, my £7 or £8 waterproof with the welded seams from Lidl's. Keeps all the rain out. I had this in Norway, it was brilliant. And Ritchie waterproof leggings, and between the two of them I'm dry. My boots are Alpine Star, Honda Alpine Star. That's very nice. Yeah, so Alpine Star with the Honda logo on them. Now, you're thinking, what a fanboy you are. No. I went into the shop, it was, what do you call them? The old Akossi shop. And I went on and tried loads of boots, and these were the only ones that fitted me, and they were a display pair. I think they were £300, I got them for £100. So, and they're still waterproof. Thankfully. There we go, we're going to be able to climb up here. Take my time so I can get to have a look. Hopefully the 360 camera's catching this. Very nice. Fortunately I have to keep my eyes on the road, eh? Not these blind bends. That's alright though. That's pretty good. Let's just take our time. It's quite a simple little run. Right, I'm just going to stop here. Just going to stop here. I'm going to have a look. How's that? That's a fair old sight, isn't it? Right. Just you go there, I'll be fine. Go on. You'll get in here. There we go. How to burn your clutch out. What's the chances of meeting a bloody van on this road? Be interesting to see what the elevation is. I don't think it's particularly accurate, that GPS, but it's an indication. Now, I would have loved to get my drone up here, but way too wet. Oh, just rattling my fillings out. The bike is carrying quite a lot of weight. There we go, look at this. It's a water crossing. Easy peasy. So this morning at 8 o'clock, the butcher's opened at 8 o'clock. I headed to the butcher and I got ourselves some black pudding, Stornoway black pudding for my English pals. And me, of course, and Rod. Let them sample one of the Scottish delights. I also got them white puddings, which is I think oatmeal and various other bits and pieces, but essentially it's oatmeal, which are delicious as well. You'll be glad to hear that they've been made in batter. Not Mars bars, white pudding in batter. Delicious. Got the usual bacon, eggs. Let's hope the eggs make it. Sausages, beans and potato scones, and I'll do that breakfast on Wednesday when Ron's there. Give us all a hearty Scottish breakfast as well as a bloody heart attack. Not very nice. Oh, look at this. Didn't see that. I hope it hasn't damaged the lens. Yeah, it's that bumpy bloody road.